As soon as I landed in Canada, I met one very young European guy, a little older than me. I was in the early 20s, and he was in mid-20s. This young man was fortunate and he like me came to Canada, penniless, however he was pure genius. Here is what he taught me. 1. New car. Do not buy a new car unless it is such a great deal that it is too good to pass. A nicely maintained demo, lightly used rental, a rear-ended accidental but no frame damage, and win a lottery. I was fortunate. When in 1980 Chrysler was in the bit of trouble, one dealership in Toronto auctioned off new cars. I was successful in getting one such beauty for a reasonable price. The vehicle was Aspen, and the price at the auction was much lower than the used car. My family and I enjoyed that car for a good 14 years with TLC. Not to brag, in case you are willing to work hard, you may get a car S, upper fixer, and live happily ever after. 2. Credit rating. Never spoil your credit score at any cost. 3. Insurance rating. Never spoil your insurance rating at all. 4. Drink and drive. Never drink and drive. Also, do not drink at office parties even if you self-employed. Be extra careful and misbehave, it may end up your career business. You may suffer financial blow you may not recover forever. I have seen a few cases like this. Also, never tell dirty jokes at work environment, it may finish you too. Also, never start a love affair, side gig, at work business. It is almost may end in disaster in a family, work and financial life. For example, some medical doctors lost their licenses. It is not a myth. Some landlords gained a bad reputation, and so on. Never mix business and pleasure, these two mixes are very lethal. Keep your love life, alcohol, dirty jokes separate from the job business. You may get a few laughs at your jokes at work, but you are not hired to act like a clown, joker and buffoon. Kiss it goodbye to higher positions or business. 5. Never pay rent asterisk. Never pay rent for living, buy your own even if it is a shack. Special note asterisk. One viewer pointed out, in some places renting is better, and I must mention in temporary uncertain situations in life, renting is the only choice. In such a case, try your best to invest in some real estate. 6. Economic frugal. Live frugal as much as you can. The more you sacrifice at a young age, the more you and your family will reap benefits in the old age. This young man, my mentor, had the wisdom of Warren Buffett. He advised me almost the same thing but in different words. Pay off the debt and stay debt-free asterisk. Pay off the house even if it is a hut, a car also it is a rundown junk, and keep enough money for food for your young wife and 2 little monkeys. And stay debt-free if you can for rest of your life. Asterisk special note. Debt-free means no loan, mortgage on principal, house, car. In case you do not have these liabilities, bank looks at you very favorably and you can borrow for business with more ease. Debt-free means just do not put yourself in debt for a vacation. Of course, you have to borrow money for the business. 8. Cut down invisible bonds if you can. 9-to-5 job. Now you have cut down all the burdens by paying a debt. You are a free man. Now show the world your real stuff made of hard and smart work. Find your strength, weakness and weigh your aims and aspirations, and find your path of working for yourself. Well, this 9-to-5, Monday to Friday, your mind is all wired for routine. Very few may become wealthy working for others, but most of us would end their lives with mediocre living. You may or may not grow affluent working for yourself, but you have a better chance of making it. 9. Once you do the above, now work even harder than before. Kick some real action in life, save money big time and invest very wisely. 10. Never go superfluous asterisk, at weddings, birthdays, and other so-called parties and celebrations. Latest birthday celebration, I baked the cake, decorated it, for my wife, total cost $10 Canadian, she loved this birthday surprise. As said earlier, we found happiness does not come spending too much money but expressing real love, affection for the family and each other. By the way, this case is fat and sugar-free, guilt-free and we both ate it to the last bite. Celebrating my wife's birthday, you do not need a crowd to cheer, you do not need fancy decorations, cakes and screamers. All you need: respect, real feelings, and an effort in the kitchen to bake a very healthy cake without sugar and fat. I used mostly drained ricotta cheese, very few raisins, a bit of flour, a few egg whites, and baked it. I have seen only 2 people for sure confirmed who was not cheap. One is God, and the other was drunk. In this world almost everyone saves money, but they do not like the label cheap. Honestly, our family does not care. You can call me or us cheap, frugal, or economical, penny saver. 15. Stay away from all criminal activities. Even a slight misbehavior or mistake or stupidity such as minor shoplifting will create a lifetime of a black spot against the name. Once someone has terrible credit, insurance, and even minor criminal offense, the story is almost over in Canada, USA. Might as well pack and come home. It is a more or less end of future. To keep these records immaculate are the precursors for financial success in these countries. 16. You want to get ahead and have very secure old age, leave a legacy for your next generations of actions, useful life, and financial security. Do the followings when you are young. My family and I were ridiculed. I the best compliment to my wife and me. Mom and Dad, you gave us the very best training in managing our finances. Thank you, and Dad. Asterisk, do not worry about the ridicule. In the end, you will have the last laugh. When you kids and grandkids look at bright future with super education and financial security, then you will see your future bright, clear, and worth it. A. Get yourself a freezer. When the food is the season, process your own and preserve it. B. Look for bargains in food, clothing. End of a season, as items are sometimes giveaway. C. Teach your kids, grandkids value of money, investment, savings. Food buying, processing, cooking at home, packing a brown bag. D. Teach your kids, grandkids very healthy eating, exercise, and outshine in school, real hobbies, working with others. E. Before you jump around and buy brand new, look around for used one first. F. When we around the world is full of opportunities, increase your incomes, part-time jobs, weekend work, starting a small business. G. Create your opportunities. Growing up in India, in those days money was extremely tight. This example is not bragging or beat my chest. My childhood friend was incredibly innovative, another angel in my life. This is what we did to fend off very tight situation for our personal needs. 1. We always found work on summer vacation. 2. My friend and I watched one science program. It was a live show. He fired our brain about small gadgets. Hans Raj Wireless. We got a lot of ideas from that show. In grade 7, my friend and I started assembling cigarette lighters, electric, for pan shops in Chandigarh. Before that, they used to have a burning, smoldering rope to light cigarettes. It is a long story about design and first blow up and then modifications, but the excellent outcome in the end.